Hey, this is Don.
All things paranormal.
How's it going, man?
It's our 4th of July show.
4th of July show here.
Hey! So, we all dressed up as 4th of July. We'd like to thank everybody showing up. We even got the Mr. Bones over there celebrating also.
Yeah, remember now, you got. We want to thank all of our servicemen and everything else. Everybody that's fought for our country, past, present, and will be in the future.
This is a great week because this week right here we celebrate the forming of America.
That's right. And we got. This is probably one of our most difficult shows that we've ever.
It sure is.
There's not a whole lot of stuff on the 4th of July
that's new.
Yeah.
That's that everybody has not seen. Different things have been going on. I tell you what, while we're out here, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and hit
No, hold on. So I'm gonna give you. There's a few things here that I got down for the 4th of July. That a lot of people don't know, and I got like 10 little things. To kind of. Matter of fact, I'm just kind of stalling some, but. But the Declaration of Independence wasn't signed on the 4th. It wasn't even in July. So, believe that or not. So, at number 2, I got the first celebrations for the 4th of July wasn't even, basically about what they are now. Everybody still celebrates it about the same. And then for some reason over in New England, the food of choice is salmon. I hate that scream. So, and then the next one we got. And so then the Massachusetts was the first to recognize the state. Rhode Island celebrated, the biggest.
Well, that's getting kind of boring.
No, I got one more. There's one other thing there that was just kind of
leading up to.
Yeah,
I hope so.
All right, now there's 3 presidents that have died, and one was born on the 4th of July.
Really?
Yeah. So all that was just led up to that. So basically,
well, we spare no educational expense here.
That's right.
So anyway,
we want to thank our family, friends, everybody that lets us do this. We've got some pretty good stuff. Hey, I want to tell you what. I was over there. I was doing a little bit of work around the house today because it was my day off. And, before I get off into this, hey, I want to apologize for the 24-hour doll cam. We've got major computer issues. I don't know if...
separate. Did we use a separate computer for that?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe all that lightning the other day got up there and took that sucker out. But
in fact, we even had to reboot our screen behind us.
So we got some problems with that. So I apologize. As soon as I can get it up, I'll let y'all know. But I was out doing a little bit of shopping at the hardware store, and I had a fella. I got up there and he asked me about my shirt, and I go, "Okay, hey, I said, you like Paranormal?"
Well, show your shirt off.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
So he got up there and he said, "Hey, I got a picture of a UFO that I'd like for you to see."
Really?
Yeah. So go ahead and click that first picture, and I got an interview with the fella, and he tells y'all.
Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, I'm talking to Tim. He's got a pretty strange picture of a UFO that he's going to send me, and I'm going to show y'all tonight. And he's going to tell us about how he's seen it and where it was at and everything else. So, hey, Tim, here you go, man.
Yes, I was. This is probably been a year ago. A coworker of mine and myself were in Lumberton, Texas, working, and I was looking out at him. He was out at the road. I was up at the house doing some work. I looked in the sky. I saw 2 lights. One was red, one was orange. I pointed them out to him. He saw them. I walked out to the road. We observed them going across the sky, one after the other, just on a flat trajectory, kind of going horizontal with the horizon. And the first one, which was orange, made a 90-degree turn up, like, let's say, just straight up into the sky. The second one, when it got to the same spot, it made the same exact turn at 90 degrees. And then I just took my cell phone out, pointed it up in that direction, took a couple of pictures, and that's when you blow it up. This.
All right. So that was over at Walmart, wasn't it?
No, I can't
No,
say.
okay, it was over at the hardware store.
Yeah, at the hardware store.
Never mind, we can't say which hardware store now.
Yeah, but it was the guy got up there, and he don't even work at the hardware store. He was just a patronee, but he wanted to get up there, and I asked him to tell a story, and man, there it is. So if y'all got any stories like that, let us know. I mean, I went and looked at it, and man, it looks. He sent me several little pictures of it, but that was probably the most pronounced. That's pretty strange. So it was, man, I sure appreciate it.
So kind of recap, what did he have? He seen one item or
no? He seen a couple of lights, and then it got up there, and whenever he did that, it blew it up, and that's what he had. And that doesn't look like a plane type thing, you know.
It looks more square than it is anything else.
Yeah, it looks pretty daggone square to me. So I don't know. I mean, it's like he said, he sent it to MUFON, and they said, hey, interesting, you know. So I think it's interesting.
Now, let's take a break. Go to a word for our sponsors, which is us.
Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal.
Whoa! I guess we're gonna be doing that all evening. we're gonna wind up taking something out here for too long. All right. Hey. Charles probably shouldn't have gave us all these buttons. We're getting where we start pushing on.
Yeah, we got an awful lot of buttons.
So anyway, today's show is going to be over Ghost of the 4th of July. Now, you know, there's a lot of famous pictures going around and a lot of stuff. I mean, just for the 4th of July, let's just think, you know, hey, you got the battle for independence. You know,
yeah.
There was a lot of tragedy going on there, a lot of death and destruction.
But it wasn't actually on the 4th, though.
No.
That's when.
But it all led up. It all led up to it.
Right.
So, you know, from the Battle of Independence, celebrating the 4th, is what we got. So this happens quite often. This is one of our. Let's take a look at here. This is one of the most famous ghosts that you can see on the 4th,
and everybody knows
everywhere else.
Everybody knows it.
Oh, look at that. That is George Washington.
He's even got a bridge named after him.
Now, this George Washington, he's got multiple, not just one ghost. He must have, you know, half a dozen ghosts because he's at all different kinds of places at one time. He has been sighted at Mount Vernon all the way through to Gettysburg. Now, I don't know why he'd be at Gettysburg, but anyway, he's been there. People's come up there and says, well, you know, I see George Washington as a ghost. But let's throw this out. You know, a lot of people back in that days kind of
wore the wig.
They wore, you know, a lot of your upper people, like, you know, political figures and judges and magistrates and stuff like that. They all wore that wig. They all, you know, everybody looked kind of pale.
That's because of the powder.
Yep, because of the powder. And everybody kind of looked that same. So when they look over there and say, oh, look, man, I see George Washington. Well, it may not be George Washington. He's kind of, you know, he's kind of a George Washington figure style ghost. That's why they have, I figure he has multiple haunts in multiple areas. So, what do you think?
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, why couldn't he have a little piece of the ghost? I mean,
little pieces of his energy laying from one spot to the next.
You got cats with 9 lives.
Well, you got George Washington with multiple ghost spirits. 6.
Yeah. He got 6 spirits.
You know, he getting around better than.
No, we're not poking fun at GW now.
No.
Don't take us out.
We're just over here trying to figure out the you know his ghost situation. Now, you know. Oh yeah, let's throw this picture out there.
Here's the next dude.
All right, this is. I know everybody gonna recognize this guy.
Now, I don't know who that is.
All right, this person right here is Mad Anthony Wayne. Back during the Revolution, for the independence. That's how we're stretching this out. We're gonna actually have a ghost that's sighted on the 4th of July, and here just shortly, eventually. But we're trying to spread this out. There's just so when you pull up ghosts or spirits or spirit-like activity for the 4th of July. First of all, there's a band out there named, the Ghost of
the Revolution or something.
Yeah. And it just pops, and that just takes up all your internet search spots. So, but anyway, there's other different types of things too. Then you start getting into the different types of ghost hunting and stuff like that. And then you also get into where you have a bunch of TV shows seem to have done a bunch of ghost huntings on the ghost hunting on the 4th of July type thing. So anyway, this right here is with Mad Anthony Wayne. This he was a general, and so he got his name because he would get up there and say, "Look, during the Revolution, a lot of the fighting was done."
Hey, hold on. Hey, Cheetah. Hey, man. How you doing? Cheetah Bob.
Oh, hey.
We're gonna say hi to you, man. Charles. Hey, how you doing? Brandy. Lisa. Hey, how y'all doing?
So anyway, a lot of this fighting done back for the War of Independence was done more of a, I guess, a commando style, where you'd be up there and just start shooting people out of the woods and taking them out instead of your straightforward style fight. Well, this old Mad Anthony Wayne, he says, man, we're going to take them out straight up. And he would ride in, and this is back when generals didn't sit there and just, say, okay, everybody, y'all go y'all go over there and just take these people out. These guys right here were right there in the middle of it fighting.
Hey, Raven. Hey, Addie.
So anyway, he jumped right off into it and started fighting. Well, he ended up dying during this kind of conflicts, but not from being killed. He got sick. Back then there's a lot of different kinds of things, dysentery, and they just didn't have all the tuberculosis medicine, heck, pneumonia.
Took people out. The flu.
Flu
Just
people out.
Everybody.
And anyway, he ended up dying.
Sue.
He ended up dying with some type of disease. Now, this right here is where it's fixing to get bad. All right, so they buried him over in Valley Forge.
So the last 8.5 minutes that he was talking about this Mad Anthony Wayne dude, he's starting to come up to where the paranormal part is.
Yeah, now we're going to get up here. Well, I like to know the history out there. So anyway, he was buried over in Valley Forge, and then he ended up, Yeah, he's buried at Valley Forge, and then they said, okay, look, we're going to move him over to Radnor, Pennsylvania. This is where he's from. He wanted to end up being buried over in his hometown, and so they decided to go ahead and let's dig the body back up and let's move him. Well, during that process, it's rumored that there's mistakes happened, something just went wrong, and they lost a bone or two.
So here's my thing. Did he stay or did he go?
No, they lost a bone or two en route. And to this day, on Route 322, between those two areas, they say you can see him walking around.
I don't know bones?
I guess so, because the bones are somewhere not with his gravesite.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. So if you want to get up there and you don't want to be like Mad Anthony, get up there and make sure you keep all your bones together.
A general of the Revolution,
yeah.
he lost some of his bones en route between, and so that's how his ghost gets up there.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
So now there's thousands of events that's just going on between ghost sightings and stuff like that. You got the Lexington Concord, you got Battle at Bunker Hill. You can go to these sites. In fact, just about every one of these sites has some type of a ghost walk or something like that you can go in at nighttime, and over at Charleston also, and you can go do these little ghost hunts at nighttime when they walk around and show you the different sites at the different areas and say, hey, look, we got so and so here, and these family, because there's a ton of family members and ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, we got a little clip from a fellow that we was on the other day with Tyler Troutman, that Tyler knows everything.
Yeah, the show that we was on the other day, we'd like to support him.
Yeah, we'd like to support him because he gave us a lot of support. He sent us a little video. We're going to play that little video, I think, right now.
After 3 years of writing, 1 year of recording, 4 years of re-recording, and 2 years of editing, I'm finally ready to release my podcast on June 1st, 2019, the Tyler Knows Everything podcast.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. He done a lot of editing. It must have took the 3 years to do all that editing. But he done an excellent job.
Man, let me tell you something. This guy, if y'all have the opportunity, this guy is like top notch. He doesn't stick to one specific subject. He interviewed us. He's interviewed some guy, all different kinds of people. Y'all follow him. He's up and coming fellow.
He's a pretty good dude. So, yes, we got a patriarchal skeleton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't everybody?
Yeah. I mean, everybody should. And we got all the bones for it.
And once again, we want to show, this is our 4th of July show.
4th of July show.
So anyway, let's go on to our next one right here. We're going to leave this one with. This is probably going to be our last one here, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. I got some cowboy stew sitting at the house, and I only had a piece of chicken for lunch. But anyway, we're going to try to. I'll tell you what. Let's go to commercial real quick. There you go.
Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. All right, we're back.
All right. So anyway, this one right here is.
Yep.
All right. Now this is a 4th of July ghost. If you take a look.
Now this is straight off the internet.
This is straight off the internet. This is one of the most popular things up there when you check on the internet. 4th of July ghost. You can take a look and you can see where you got the child standing there. It looks like something behind. Now they've reached up there. If you take a look, they got a little boy sitting right there that they said that's probably him during that show or during that little display. You can, if you take a look and see how the camera is when you have the moving of the stuff, you can also kind of reach out there and say, hey, that's probably some type of a video type of error or a picture type error.
Yeah.
But the history behind that is took the photo. Figures is that as a 9-year-old son is what they're claiming to be the 9-year-old son behind the girl that had passed away earlier that same year.
Hey, Robert, man. Yeah, we're trying to dress up a little bit for 4th of July.
And that's where that was taken on July the 4th of 2013. So that's pretty much.
That was it.
That was it.
Man, I tell you what, it's almost like pulling teeth for this show today. There's just not a whole heck of a lot of stuff that we could have. So, whoa, good grief. That thing like a bullet. That was a deadly one.
That hurt.
So, but,
hang on.
But
you got a kid.
You're going to be all right. You'll live through it. But, there's just not a whole heck of a lot of stuff that we was able to do on research for this, Now, we planned it like last week, looking and stuff. But once again, man, we still got our casting call out. Look, if you're a Bigfoot, a Bigfoot hunter, a psychic, medium,
A witch.
werewolf, vampire. If you do the art of whatever, witchcraft or
If you can do the levitation, or you can do the bending of the spoons.
Yeah, what is that?
Any of that. We did that show last week.
yeah, whatever that is, or a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Let us know that. We would be glad to get you on the show.
If you don't want your face shown,
We'll
we'll put a little screen over.
Yeah.
Even if we have to, we can disguise your voice.
Yeah.
But we want to know your story.
Yeah, come on, give us your story. Like I said, I apologize for the webcam, for the doll cam.
We're gonna get that up.
Because everybody wanted it, and for some reason we're just still having some computer issues on that thing over there. I think we're probably using a computer from 1776.
I will put it this way right here. If it's your mama's computer,
It's probably out of date,
out of date.
and that's what that's what we got on that for that.
So anyway, we might have to do a little upgrade on something and see what we can do about fixing that. But in the meantime, we'll be working on trying to get it up. Also, y'all be thinking about, we're going to be having a hunt coming up, some type of a hunt, probably towards the fall area. Now we're looking at different things. We can't do a Bigfoot hunt until after the first of the year, because last thing we want to do is, one, get out there and have mosquitoes tear us up, and number two, get out there when it's hunting season and somebody just starts shooting at you. Especially if you get you a Bigfoot, they're gonna want the Bigfoot. We don't want to. We want to keep our own Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So
we want to get up there and thank everybody that watched. We appreciate the big support. Man, we just we apologize for the some sort of show. Instead of the normal caliber that we normally have.
yeah, we usually have top-notch A1 caliber. We're gonna give this one about a C minus.
Yeah, we're gonna give it about a C minus or whatever, and so we'll have a better one for you next week.
But anyway, we'd like to say we appreciate everybody for watching,
Supporting.
And anyway, this is John.
This is Don. Hey, hold on just a second.
Somebody say something?
Oh, hey. All right. Did the paranormal get up there and influence our country's founding fathers?
Okay. Now, I have not done a whole bunch of research on this, but I do know that they've had George Washington did have a couple times that he had gotten word by either some type of I don't want to say fortune teller or something like that, but some sort of a prophecy type thing. And he was, and that's real. And also he had a real heavy religious background too, and he believed that hey, look, God is on my side, and he had kind of a confirmation from a different type of paranormal thing. We could probably do a show about that one day, about different type of. That's a good point. Who did that?
Lane.
Lane. Where they have different kinds of events that government has made from different types of paranormal type things. I know Lincoln's wife seen the death of Lincoln in a mirror.
Yeah, ton of times.
Ton of times. Now that's some type of foreshadowing and stuff like that. And she was heavily into mysticism too.
Yeah, but now she was also. They said that she was schizophrenic too. But
well, I mean, how schizophrenic are you?
That's
whenever
right.
you're over here predicting the future.
Yeah, that's right. But we're gonna go ahead and call it quits. Yeah, this is Don.
This is John.
All things paranormal.
Woo!